Hi, this is Teacher Nicole at Literacy Pittsburgh. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Today we're going to talk about interview. N-400 Part 1 is about eligibility. We will also talk about before the interview, and we will talk about putting under oath. Okay, so we will talk about before the interview, Part 1 of N-400, eligibility, and putting under oath. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, so let's look at this picture. When you go for your appointment, you will go to the USCIS office. Every office looks a little different, but maybe there will be people waiting. Now everyone is wearing a mask. Okay, so you will wait in the waiting room. An officer will come to the waiting room and they will say your name. Jane Doe? Jane Doe? If you hear your name, that's me. Hi, I'm Jane Doe. Okay, so listen for your name. Jane Doe? That's me. Hello. Okay. Next, the officer will say, follow me. Okay, follow me. This means walk with me. Okay, walk with me. Follow me. Come in. You will go in a new room. Okay. Now, many rooms will have some glass to protect you from COVID-19. So you will sit here. There will be glass. The officer will be on the other side of the glass. You will go to the interview room. The officer will ask you some easy questions. Maybe they ask you the questions in the waiting room. Maybe they're talking while you are walking. How are you today? You can say many good answers. Maybe you say, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Or how are you today? I'm excited. I want to be a citizen. Or how are you today? I'm a little nervous. I'm worried about my test. How are you today? I'm ready for my interview. Okay. Many good answers. Just talk naturally. Okay. Maybe they will ask you, did anyone come with you today? Did anyone come with you today? Maybe you say, yes, my husband came with me. Yes, my son came with me. Yes, my friend came with me. Or, no, I came by myself. I came by myself. And one question, many times you will hear, how did you get here today? How did you get here today? Let's look at the picture. What are they asking about? They want to know, did you take a bus? Did you come in a car? Did you come in a train? Did you walk? Did you take a taxi or an Uber? Okay, so if you take a bus, how did you get here today? I took the bus. Okay. How did you get here today? I drove. How did you get here today? I took the train. How did you get here today? I walked. Maybe you live very close. How did you get here today? I took a taxi. I took an Uber. How did you get here today? My husband drove me. My friend drove me. Okay. So let's take a look at drove me. Okay. If you drive, you say I drove. But if you take a car and a different person is driving, you don't drive. Different person is driving, you say my husband drove me. My wife drove me. My son drove me. My daughter drove me. My friend drove me. Okay. So think about your answer. How did you get here today? After, they will ask you, how was the traffic? How was the traffic? Maybe the traffic was bad. Too many cars, very slow, bad traffic. Or maybe the traffic was good. Not many cars, easy, quick. Traffic was good. Okay, so how was the traffic? Oh, the traffic was bad. It took a long time, so many cars. How was the traffic? The traffic was good, very easy. Okay, so traffic was bad or traffic was good. Okay. And maybe they will ask, how long did it take you to get here? How long did it take you to get here? Okay, so how long? Was it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Maybe you have a very long trip. Maybe it's 2 hours. Okay, so how do we answer? It took about 30 minutes. It took about 1 hour. It took about 20 minutes. Okay, so how long? How much time? How much time? Okay, and maybe they ask you, why are you here today? Why are you here today? Okay, why? Why? If you hear the question why, your answer is going to be because. Okay, why are you here today? Because I want to be a citizen. Because I have an appointment. Okay, I want to be a citizen and I have an appointment. Why do you want to be a citizen? Why do you want to be a citizen? Because I love freedom. Because I love America. Because I want to vote. Okay, many good answers. You say, why do you want to be a citizen? Okay, many good answers. And maybe they will ask you about your country, the country you come from. What do you miss about your country? What do you miss? Do you know this word, miss? Okay, miss is something before you have something, now you don't have, and you want it. You miss it. Okay? Now I live in Pittsburgh. Before, I lived in New York. I miss New York. I miss my friends in New York. I miss my family in New York. I miss my house in New York. Now I have a different house. What about you? What do you miss about your country? Okay, and your answer? I miss my family. I miss the food. I miss my house. I miss my friends. I miss my life in my old country. Okay, many answers. Okay, so the questions we asked before are before the interview, just talking. Okay, just talking. Then maybe the officer will say, "Do you have any questions before we begin?" Okay. I don't know. Do you have any questions? Maybe you want to know something. Okay. And they can ask you, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Okay. Now they will put you under oath. Okay. They will put you under oath. An oath is a promise. You make a promise. Okay, so let's look at the slides. Okay, so the officer says, "I will put you under oath. Please raise your right hand." Okay, so please raise your right hand. This is raise. Please raise your right hand. Okay, you do it. You raise your right hand. I will put you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And you say, "Yes, I do." Okay, let's look again. I will put you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, I do. Okay, that is putting under oath. Then you can put down your hand. Now, sometimes they ask, "What did you just promise?" What did you promise? Okay, so what did we promise? We said we would tell the truth. What is tell the truth? Okay, so you promise, "I will not lie. I will tell the truth." Okay. What did you just promise? I will not lie. I will tell the truth. Okay. And now the officer may say, "Please be seated." Okay. Please be seated is a nice way to say sit down. Okay. Please, nice word, right? It's polite. Please be seated. Sit down. Okay. And next they will ask, "Show me your green card and 2 forms of ID." Okay, so you will show your green card, maybe your driver's license or your ID card, passport, okay, many kinds of ID you will show to the officer. The officer will look. Okay, now let's talk about part 1 of N-400, eligible. Okay, eligibility. Listen to the word eligible, and you say it. Eligible. Good. Here's a question. How are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen? Okay, so let's talk about this. There are different ways to be eligible for citizenship. Okay, first, you are a lawful permanent resident. What does that mean? Lawful permanent resident. You have a green card. Okay. Next, some people are eligible if they have a green card and they're married to a citizen. Married to a U.S. citizen. Okay, and last, some people are eligible because of United States military service. United States military service. So we will talk about 3 different ways to be eligible. Okay, so first, lawful permanent resident. Okay, this means I have a green card for more than 5 years. Okay, I have a green card for more than 5 years. Most people are eligible because I have a green card for more than 5 years. Okay. So, if this is true for you, they ask you, how are you eligible to become a United States citizen? You say, I have a green card for more than 5 years, and I am over 18. I have a green card for more than 5 years, and I am over 18. Okay, so for most people, you have 2 answers for how are you eligible. First, I have a green card for more than 5 years. So you must have a green card for 5 years, or 6, or 7, or 8, or 9, or 10, 5 or more years. And you must be 18 or over. Okay? That's why we say I have a green card for more than 5 years and I am over 18. Okay, good. Most people, this is what you say. Okay, let's look at the other ways to be eligible. Maybe you are married to a United States citizen. Okay, so if you are eligible to become a citizen because you are married to a citizen, then your spouse, remember spouse is husband or wife, your spouse must be a citizen for 3 years or more. And you must have a green card for more than 3 years. Okay? So, to be eligible because of being married to a citizen, your husband or wife must be a citizen for 3 years or more. And you must have a green card for 3 years or more. Okay, so if this is you, they will ask you, how are you eligible to become a citizen? And you say, I have a green card for more than 3 years. I'm married to a United States citizen for 3 years. My spouse, my husband or my wife, my spouse has been a citizen for at least 3 years. I live with my spouse for 3 years or more, and I am over 18. Okay, a lot of information here, right? So I have a green card for more than 3 years. My husband or my wife is a citizen. They are a citizen for more than 3 years. Okay. We live together. Okay. We live in the same house for more than 3 years. I am over 18. Okay. And last, some people are eligible because of military service. Military service. So what is military? Military is Army or Navy or Coast Guard or Air Force or Marines, United States Armed Forces. I'm going to read from the Immigration and Nationality Act. If you are serving or have served in the U.S. Armed Forces and are interested in becoming a U.S. citizen, you may be eligible to apply for naturalization under special provisions of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Okay. So there's special eligibility if you are in the military or before you were in the military in the United States. There's a website where you can learn, am I eligible because of military service? Under the video, I will put this website. So if you now are in the U.S. Armed Forces or before you were in the U.S. Armed Forces, you can go to this website and see, am I eligible? Okay, so if you are eligible because of military service, they will ask you, how are you eligible to become a citizen? And you say, I have qualifying military service and I am over 18. Okay. If you have military service, you can learn more at the website under here. And you must also complete another form, Form N-426. There's a link under the video for that too. Okay. We are finished today talking about eligibility. We are finished talking about pre-interview, before the interview, and putting under oath. Under the video, there are links for Quizlet, where you can practice the words in this video. There's a link about military service. How am I eligible with military service? And there's a link for the form if you need the form because you're eligible from military service. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.